wonders and wonderful miracles from Panormiti Archangel Michael. When they were building the holy temple, the bell room in Panormiti, they have no animals to gather the cargoes and move them, and they couldn't finish their work to make it till the holy ceremony of Saint Archangel Michael. That happened in 1905. Then the work remained as it was without any progress. The Holy Father, the Igoumenos, the Holy Father, Father Ignatius, started praying and put the salvation of the problem to the Holy Archangel. The weather began to become very rough and it became dark. A Turkish vessel, that is a Turkish boat, went to Marmaras, and its cargo started to move around very dangerously, and because it was a very bad weather. The vessel was passing by outside Panormiti. Then the Turkish captain Osman cried out loud to Panormiti, to the Archangel, and asked for his help. And he said that if Archangel helped him, then a part of the cargo would be sent to Panormitis again at once, and it would be given to Panormitis. Osman stopped the boat, and at once the cargo stopped moving, and Osman stopped the boat as it was, and gave a present to the monastery, the cargo of the blankets that was his own personal fortune. And if you can guess what the cargo was inside the ship and went toward Cyprus, it was 5 of them. It was full of mules, and 5 of them was on the deck, and these were the cargo. These were the mules that the captain gave to Panormiti, to the Archangel, for the salvation of his ship and his cargo. Everybody was very upset, very surprised on how the Holy Divine, the Divine Grace acts. And some of the people would say, okay, you tell me this, but how can the Archangel helps the Turks, and how the Turks send for help and ask for help from Archangel? That means that what I have to say is that when the God wants a person to be solved, then it will be solved and it will be salvated. So if the Turk went by outside the port, he had respect to the Holy Archangel. That was a very great opportunity for to ask for the salvation and his own salvation, and God gave it to him. Archangel 2, the second miracle of Archangel. It's a miracle that happens in the villages Spatharians and the villages of Pagonda in Samos Island. According to the tradition, the Archangel's icon came from the sea. When far away, a lot of years ago, Samos was full of a big disease called plague. The only village that had not any victims was the Spatharian village, the people in Spatharia. A lot of them, by testimony that miracle, said that at night they saw Taxiarchis, they saw Archangel moving around the city, the small city, and he protected the Spatharian village from the plague sickness. The whole Samos was full of people who were sick and dying all the time. This information came from the nearby village was called Pagonda, which people were full of plague and they were dying by thousands. So they asked from the people from Spatharia the icon of Taxiarchy of Archangel Michael, and the Spatharian people gave them to them as much as it happens. As soon as the icon went to the village of Pagonda, the people started to become well again, and none of them died after that. After the icon came there, but they refused to give back the icon. The Spatharian people then managed to take the icon from the Pagonda people. The Pagonda people though, seeing that icon was full of miracles, and they saw that Archangel was in charge of plague, and as soon as the icon was in their village, the people stopped dying. They went to the Spatharian village and stole the icon once again, and tried to take it back to their island, to their village, the Pagonda village. At one time, when they reached the point which the word the village Spatharian becomes the village of Pagonda, they have some pine trees there. And as soon as they reached the pine trees, the icon became so heavy that not even 1,000 people could even lift it. And it stood there. And at the same time, as soon as the icon could move, the pine tree, which had 2 branches, started to light as much as it was the sun itself from divine light. That assures the place there that they called the place the pines of the Taxiarchy, the pines of the Archangel Michael. Our protector, Taxiarchis, Archangel, made a miracle there, and continues to make a lot of miracles to the people. One day, the person who lights the candles in the monastery of Archangel, when the light was off, it means that it meant that something would happen to that place. And one day, when the candle lit off, then one of the people who were walking there fell off the ladder, and that happened during the making of the temple. But they understood that that person would die, but none so ever happened to that person, and he went up, he gave up, he got up as with not even one injury. The person, the Taxiarchis, also gets in front of people who make unlawful things and unjust things and put the things right. 3 times they tried to put a crystal in front of the icon to protect it. The person who lights the candle says that during the night, Archangel put the crystal to pieces, because he doesn't want to be protected. He wants to protect people, and he showed them that he doesn't want that crystal in front of them. That is, in a few words, the historical place and the history about the protector and guardian angel, the Archangel Michael, which protects the Samos Island and never failed to help those people. And as a divine grace that comes from him, nothing happens to the Samos Island. That also testimonies about it. Georgios by George Georgios Papanikolaou, which is a professor of the Byzantine and European music that lived in that place in Samos Island, and he wrote some of the miracles that happened through the Archangel's help. Another miracle, the third miracle of Archangel Michael, saying the miracles of Archangel of all the other saints. That doesn't mean that the only miracles that I translate are the only ones that prove that the saints and the archangels and God Himself and Maria Theotokos are the only miracles that happened from that the saints are giving to us. No, there are some of the miracles that the sinner tries to translate and give it to you so that you can understand what Orthodox faith means. I translate the third miracle now. Someday, some Sarakini, some pirates came to the monastery of the Taxiarches of the Archangels in Mandamado of Lesbos, and they killed all the monks there. Only a small monk who was small enough to hide himself, called Gabriel, and when he saw the pirates coming, he went up to the roof of the temple. Then he saw that Archangel Michael came itself and turned those pirates away, and to solve the whole village and island from them. Then Gabriel went down from the roof and gathered the martyrical blood of the monks who died by the hands of the pirates, and he just put it together with some pure soil ground from the ground, and started to make the icon of the Taxiarchy of Archangel as he saw him chasing away the pirates. And when he finished, a big miracle happened. In just a few minutes, the whole icon was full, and he had just the face of the Archangel as he was while he was chasing the pirates. And his face is very strict, but it's also very divine, and shows how good the Archangel is, and that he really loves us and he wants to protect us. This icon is salvated till today and testifies miracles after one miracle after the other, every day after day. When after that, the monastery of Panormiti of Simi was built, Simi Island, and the Christians used to throw into the sea whatever they devote to Taxiarchy, and that present to the Taxiarchy goes itself by the miracles of Archangel, goes itself and stays at the harbor in front of the monastery. Then the monks gather it and take it to the Archangel as the person has given it as a present to Taxiarchy, to the Archangel. The next miracle of Archangel. In Phrygia, there was a temple and holy water of Archangel Michael that it did a lot of miracles. The Greeks were very jealous and hated the monastery and wanted to destroy it. They made some big holes so that they can bring the two rivers that come from the east above the church so that it can be destroyed. The ecclesiarchus, the man who was in charge of the temple, called Archippus, learned what they were going to do, and he didn't know what to do about it. So he went to the icon of Archangel Michael and started crying there. And he was saying to the Taxiarchy, to the Archangel, that they are going to destroy the temple. Then Archangel came in front of him and told him not to be afraid. He was holding a big rope, a big wooden a piece of wood, a very, very big. Don't be afraid, he told him. Just believe. When the water came near the temple and wanted to fall into the walls of the temple, Archangel put the big wood and hit the stone of the ground of the temple, and the hole became so big that it sucked down the two rivers and destroyed them, and they were gone from the face of the earth. That miracle was called an honest miracle, and the place was called Honest. Next miracle of Archangel. Archangel Michael, who is from Thari, the monastery of Rhodos Island. The venerable and historical temple of Thari in Rhodos Island is distinguished among the centuries as a spiritual center, a place of peace and prayer. It was built between the 9th and 11th centuries from a princess in Byzantium that we don't know her name. Archangel Michael told her in her sleep that to have courage and be encouraged, because she was going to become well again from the very bad sickness that she had. It was tuberculosis or leprosy that she was suffering from. To be grateful to the Archangel, she built the temple in his name in Thari of Rhodos, so beautiful that it distinguishes even today for its art and beauty, inside and outside. Today, it is a monastery that's still working, and there are some people who live there, some monks, and they have a very missionary activity that is known around the whole place. They took the treasure from the holy monastery of Philotheos, and they sent him there. The Exarchis, the Archangel, came to them and told them, leave the treasure in the previous position that he had in the world, so that it can heal the sick people and unify and enforce the faith of the previous people, of the people who believe in God. The Holy Father reluctantly hesitated and didn't take it. The, then the archangel came to his sleep again and told him, "If you don't move the treasure, I will." The Holy Father went to the place that they had the treasures and saw that it wasn't there because the holy Taxiarchis, the holy archangel, took it by himself. Archangel Michael put the treasure on a wild olive tree. The Holy Father sent a priest, the spiritual Theona, the priest, to seek for it. The shepherd who saw the first time the holy treasure on the wild olive tree, saw him again that was shining more and more and looked like the sun itself, and called the monk Theologos to get it from there and move it to the holy monastery, and from there to the world so that it can stay there. There, with a lot of honors, it was went to its base. The sixth wings of the holy monastery was made by a priest called Anastasius from a Bulgarian village nearby, who was made well again by the holy treasure, and he called for his help, for God's help, and God made him well with the presence and the miraculously intervention of the holy treasure of the monastery. These are the end of the archangel's wonders, but it's not the end because archangel is making miracles day and day and day after day. I just read some of the miracles, nothing more. There are many, many more.